up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time watching me, hi, my name is Janine, and I make videos on hair, makeup, fashion, the essentials. And I actually realized the other day that I have not made a hair video, yet that is in my intro. So that is what I'm going to be doing for you today. I'm sorry my hair is actually up in a bun right now, so you can't see it, but that's what it looks like. And I'll insert a picture here. That's why I'm sitting off to the side. This is what my hair looks like right now. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's going to be all about all the different colors of my hair from 4th grade to now, me being a junior in college. And it is long, extensive. I went far and wide to find these pictures. And there's one picture that I cannot find. No, I think 2 pictures I can't find. But I did my best. But I hope you guys enjoy, and make sure to like, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get on into the video. So, from the beginning, I was in an elementary school that was kindergarten through 3rd grade, and we were not allowed to have colored hair. So the first thing I did when I got to 4th grade and moved to a different elementary school was dye my hair. This is one of the pictures that I do not have a picture for, and I really wish I did. Like, I called my mom and I was like, do you happen to have this picture? I need it. I need it for this video, because it is the worst hairstyle I have ever had out of all of my years of dyeing my hair. I had streaks of blonde through my hair. Like, I wanted, like, streaks, like, highlights, but I said streaks, so it was literally just a chunk. Like an inch-wide chunk of blonde, and then it was my natural black, and then it was blonde, and then it was black, and it was all throughout my... So then, since I realized that I didn't really like them, I started to grow them out, and I just let them grow out, and it looked real bad. I never styled my hair, so it was just kind of frizzy, and it was real bad. And I did that all throughout 5th and 6th grade, and then 7th grade came around, and I was like, okay, let's try this whole dyeing thing again. That is when I went blue. I did my bangs and the underneath blue, and I loved it. I was super scene, super emo. I loved it. I was so happy with it. Then, as I was letting the blue fade out, it looked like this. I just call it the snot hair, and my aunt said it to me, but I hated her for saying it, but like looking back, she's right. It just looked like I went like this and ran snot through my hair. So I decided to bleach it out. I bleached it, and then the blue still didn't come out. So I bleached it again right after, and I didn't like dilute it with shampoo or anything. I just bleached it again, and the whole bottom chunk that was blonde broke off, and it was this short. So the bottom half of my hair was this short, and the rest of it was down to here. And that was a look. Not a good one, but it was a look. So then I let that grow out and just try to repair my hair. And I still didn't style it, so I never really put heat on it that much until it started to grow out longer. And as I let it grow out, it started to look like this. And I still had the blonde because I didn't want to dye the blonde back because I knew I was going to dye it again anyway, so I just left the blonde in it. And I kind of liked it. It was just kind of more highlights, like how I wanted it to begin with in 4th grade. And then in 9th grade, I had purple bangs. And it was the beginning of my love for the color purple in my hair. I absolutely loved these bangs. And this is also where my love for extensions came in. These extensions I got for Christmas, and they were from Amazon. And I had to get 2 bundles because they didn't sell that length in thick enough hair for it to blend with my hair, since my hair is so thick. And so I had 32 clips in my hair. Fun fact, those are these extensions right here. The green, these are those extensions. Do I recommend getting these extensions? Are they bad? No. Have I had better quality? Absolutely. I do not remember the brand that I got them, but it was like they were shipped from China, and they were super like stringy, and they pieced together a lot, and like they still do it to this day, and they just like piece together, and they're just not very good. But they were like reasonably priced for extensions. They were on the lower end of pricing for extensions, and that's why I picked these ones, because I didn't want, because I had to buy 2 bundles. So normal bundles are anywhere from like $150 up. And then getting 2 of those would be $300. So I tried to get the cheapest available that was still as long as I wanted and as thick as I needed. So I ended up getting these ones, and they are 24-inch. And I do not know the gram. I'm pretty sure it's 160 grams, but I could be totally wrong. But I'm pretty sure it's 160. And then in 10th grade, I chopped my hair off and dyed it burgundy. I don't know why I did this to myself, because this was the very beginning of the end. My hair has not been long since then. And it was actually, when I first got it cut, it was like 2 inches shorter than this, but the only picture I had was like one of those super close-up pictures where I just make that stupid face that was in the last one, and you couldn't really see the hair that well, so I'm not showing that one. But my hair, like the longest it's ever been is like down to here. It hasn't reached like down my back. And it makes me so sad because I just keep dyeing it. And as you'll see as this video goes on, I start bleaching it a lot more often, dyeing it a lot more often, and using heat tools a lot more often. So I basically ruined my hair. But it's fine. It's all in good fun. With having the burgundy hair, I thought the back was still kind of brunette because anything that was blonde before basically turned burgundy, and then anything that wasn't just got tinted. So as the burgundy started to fade out, I started wearing my extensions again. I don't know why I did this to myself, because they just did not blend at all. And I just was like, no, I want long hair again. I want these extensions in. And they didn't blend. My extensions don't really blend now. My hairdresser, Daniel, shout out to you. I promised you I would. But Daniel, he works at Ulta, the one I work at, and he's the one that does my hair. And he literally said, if I can see your tracks like I could when you first started working here, you can't tell anyone that I do your hair. So be proud. I don't show my tracks anymore. You're welcome. And I just could not blend. But like, there's 32 clips on my head, so it's very hard to keep them concealed. And I really hope I'm not showing any right now, or else I'd be lying. But oh well, I really tried. After that whole fiasco, I decided to ditch the extensions because my hair was getting to like a longer length again, and I was happy with it. So I did ombre. And for the ombre, when I went and got it done, she bleached from here down, and then right in the middle, she dyed it burgundy. So then it would go dark brown, burgundy, blonde. And that was the ombre. And then after the ombre started fading and it went to kind of the blonde color, I just got kind of sick of it because it was kind of looking dull. And I didn't know about like purple shampoo or anything like that, or toner. Like I had no idea what any of that was. So I was like, I'm just gonna dye it again. Let's dye it black. Why I wanted my hair black again, I don't know. Because that means when I want to dye it again, I'm just going to have to bleach it. Honestly, who knows my thinking process? I don't really have one. Here we are again with bleaching my hair. Now, at this point, I wasn't just bleaching my hair. I was bleaching color out of my hair that was black. So it looked like this. I like to call it the ramen noodle hair. It's a good look. Not really. You just wear a hat. It covers the roots. You're fine. This happens multiple times. My new growth was blonde. Everything that was dyed black was like a weird burnt brown color. It was really dark. And so I had to bleach it again. And I finally got it bleached enough to do this. And I had red hair and I absolutely loved it. I did not like this color though. Because in some leggings, it would be kind of a reddish orange. And there would be some spots that were really orange. And so, for this hair color, I don't remember which red I used. It might have been like Manic Panic or something like that. And I just didn't really like it. I loved the look of the red, but the shading was all off. So, I went on to this red, and this was the Ion color. And I absolutely love it. Highly recommend the Ion dye. It's really nice. And it didn't wash, well, it washed out technically. Because every time I took a shower, it looked like I murdered someone. If you want something that's not going to wash out, I don't know what to recommend to you yet. Because my green still kind of does it. Not to that extent, but I'm a lot more careful now to not do that. But there is still green that washes out. After the rag, I really didn't want to get rid of the rag, but sadly, my school colors were blue and green. Boys had to wear blue for graduation, girls had to wear green. But my cap and gown were green, and my hair was bright red. And I was like, I can't look like a Christmas tree for my graduation. This is not happening. Like, I sang a solo in my choir at graduation. Like, I was going to be in front of everyone. I'm not standing up there looking like a Christmas tree. So I dyed my hair black, and it turned out like this. With red streaks in it, because it wouldn't cover. Since the red was kind of subtle, I was like, it's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. Because you couldn't really tell in certain leggings, and when my hair was dry, you could barely see it. And then I rocked the black for like 2 months, and I was like, okay, I can't have this black anymore. So 2 months later, I bleached it again. And it turned out like this again. Bleached roots, and then like a weird brownish color on the bottoms. And like when I was wearing a hat, I thought it was kind of cute. Like I left it like that for a little bit. One, because it felt so fried. And two, because I thought it was kind of cute. And then once I got it bleached and I dyed it, I really, really wanted silver. I still really want silver. That is a dream of mine. I really want like beautiful, like silver icy hair. I think it is so cool. And so I went to the store, bought ion titanium. First, I didn't buy enough. So my mom was in the middle of doing my hair, and she had maybe like a third of it done. And we didn't have enough. I'm pretty sure we bought like three bottles. 3 bottles wasn't enough to cover my hair. That's how thick it was. Like, I couldn't just like move it. It was really, really thick when it came out of the bottle. And then my hair is super thick. So that just didn't mesh well. So I had my stepdad run to the store and try to buy more, and they were completely sold out. But it was like a Friday, I think, and the woman there said that they were getting a new shipment on Tuesday, and I was like, I can't go through the entire weekend with my hair half blonde and bleached, and then partially like a weird grayish silver color. I don't know what's happening. And then I was just like, just buy the next closest thing. And my mom was like, no, I'm not putting 2 different colors of dye on your hair. So I waited until Tuesday, wore a hat the whole time. And then we went and got the dye and put it on. And before I went and bought the dye, I was looking at it and I was like, I don't know if this is really what I want, but maybe it'll look different once like my whole head is done. It looked like this. This is in no way, shape, or form what I was going for. And that's not the fault of like the dye that I bought, because it's probably how it was supposed to turn out. I just thought that like it would be the really cool silver that you see like on Twitter and Instagram and stuff, and it just wasn't. And so that was real upsetting. But I left it in, and because like I wasn't about to bleach my hair again and try to do something else, I just bleached it. So 3 months later, I bleached it again, and it looked like this. And then I got braids. And I loved these braids. I got them done at a place where like the women literally just spoke in, I'm not sure the exact language that they were speaking, but it was some kind of African language, and it was really cool. But there was one woman doing my hair for a while, and then there was another woman that came over and started doing the other half. So they were pulling my head back and forth. I forgot to eat before going in. I thought it would take 3-4 hours. I was there for 9 hours getting my head ripped, like getting my hair ripped, because they would take pieces like this small, maybe even smaller, and then tie a bunch of hair to it, and then braid it as tight as possible to my entire head. And as I said before, my hair is thick. Even the women there were saying like that they didn't understand why it took so long, because there were 2 of them doing my hair. Like for the first hour it was 1 girl, the other 8 hours was 2 girls, and it still took 9 hours. So don't you ever say it takes you a long time to do your hair in the morning. You don't have this thick of hair. And if you do, I am so sorry. I feel ya. I feel ya. And so after I had the braids, I had them for about 2 months. And then, like, as they grew out, like, my hair grew out. And so the braid was, like, farther away from my scalp. And it was just pulling at my head. It just hurt so badly. I would have the worst headaches. Because I had really bad headaches at the very beginning. Because it was so tight to my head. And I would have to, like, massage my head right here to, like, loosen it up. But then I had to sleep in a bandana so they wouldn't get too loose. And then, so 2 months later, when my hair started growing out, it was just pulling and yanking. And I was like, no, I can't do this anymore. I have to get this out of my head. So I ended up taking them all out. And Morgan actually helped me because we were going up to my cabin. And the entire car ride up, we were taking out my braids. It was a 3-hour car ride to our cabin. And we were still doing some of them when we got there. I had like 3 braids left by the time we got there. That's how long it took just to get them out. And we were just like yanking at it. And there were some pieces that had like cut out. It was ridiculous. And so my hair was still kind of blonde. But it actually, I don't know how this happened. But it went from being the before blonde. Like the blonde that I had before I did the braids. And was super gray. And so that sucked because it was mostly gray again. And so I bleached it again. With this bleach, I actually had my friend Claire do it. I love this blonde. It was a little bit yellow. But 2 months later, once my roots started to show again, I went and got my roots touched up. And I got all of my hair toned even lighter because I really wanted platinum. And this is what I got. And I absolutely loved it. And it was Claire again. Like, she did it. And we left the toner in for a really long time, and I can handle pain, so, like, it was kind of burning, but not really. It just felt like how my hair usually feels when I have bleach on it, like when I'm at home. And so I just didn't say anything, and then Claire, like, touched my head, and she felt how hot it was, and she's like, doesn't this hurt? And I was like, not really. And she's like, well, we need to wash this out. So we ran to the sink, washed my hair out, and right from the top of my head, she pulled an entire clump of my hair out. It just fell off. Like, it wasn't even roots. It just fell off into her hand. And she, like, put her hand over my head because I was, like, laying back in the sink, like, in the bowl thing. And she just held it over my head. And she was like, Janine, what did we just do? And I was like, it's fine. And so I had little baby hairs at the top of my head that were like probably this long. And the rest of my hair was down to here. And it was so funny. And you can't even really tell in like any pictures. So I was happy about that. But when I was straightening it, like, because I would straighten it almost every day. And I would get to the little pieces. There'd be like just little chunks here and there that are only like this long. And I just straighten that little piece. And I'd be like, oh, what did I do? But I loved it so much. But I knew right then that I could never go platinum again. And then this is what my roots looked like and how platinum they were. They were just so good. This was me at like my friend's prom because I had graduated at this point. And I love this makeup look. If you guys want me to recreate this makeup look, I totally will. It is so fun to do. I had bright red lipstick. It was a good time. So then 3 months later, I got extensions for my blonde hair, and this is when I finally got it toned all to the same color, and the extensions were perfect. Like, they were the perfect color for my hair, and I absolutely loved them. But the more I washed my hair, the worse it got. Like, when I first got them, they matched perfectly, and then it slowly got really bad because I have well water at my house. So everything was just turning yellow. And again, I still didn't know what purple shampoo was. Actually, at this point, I might have had purple shampoo. But I'm pretty sure I just used like John Frieda stuff. I didn't use anything super expensive. So that might have been where I went wrong. Maybe I should have gone something more expensive and it might have worked better. I don't know. And these were the Foxy Locks extensions. I highly recommend them. I heard from Casey Holmes. She actually worked for Bellamy, and then worked for Foxy Locks, and she said that she likes Foxy Locks more, and Foxy Locks is cheaper, so I went for those. And I will try to link them down below if I can find them. I really liked those extensions a lot better than the ones I had gotten before with the brunette, but they don't have 24 inches. I think the longest they had was 22. And so that's what I ended up getting. And I still really liked them. And the length was actually perfect. And it worked. And it looked a lot better. It flowed better. And I believe this time I actually got the 160 grams because my hair had gotten a lot thicker from bleaching it. Then my roots started to grow out again, and I was like, I can't do that to my hair. I cannot bleach my hair again. I just can't do it. So I really wanted to do a shadow root purple with pink streaks. And so, like, in my head I envisioned, like, thick, dark, like, black fading to dark purple, fading to light purple, with, like, little streaks, like, this thing of, like, pink in it. And, like, that's not what I got, but it's, like, not the person's fault that did it. It's, like, kind of my fault because I was there, and so I could have, like, mentioned it then, but I wasn't even thinking of it. I was just like, eh, whatever. He actually did my hair at my house, and it looked like unicorn hair, and that's what I call it. I call it the unicorn hair. And I thought I loved it at first. But then it just looked really weird because they were blonde extensions, so the tracks up at the top, they were tape or seamless extensions, which means the top of it looked like a taping extension, like it looked like a piece of tape. And so that couldn't be dyed, so I colored it with purple Sharpie, hoping that would do something. And then it still looked bad, and then anytime you could see it really bad in my roots. And I was like, okay, I can't do this anymore. So I started wearing it natural again because I also wanted to grow out my hair, and it was fried, so I needed to treat it better. And so I wear it like this, and this was like my Bahamas vlog and everything. I had my hair like this, and I absolutely loved it. I thought it was super cute. And then here's another picture of my pastel purple hair. I love this picture. This was in New York. If you guys watched my New York vlogs, if you haven't, or you haven't checked out any of my other videos, go watch them. But then when I stopped having the pastel, I decided I still really want purple, but I want dark purple. And I loved my deep purple. It was so fun. And with my hair being purple, whenever I would wash it, it started to fade. And I realized that I just wanted to wear it natural one day, so I did, and I really liked it. And I knew that I needed to put less heat on it, so I just kind of stopped wearing my extensions. Because it got to the point where I was really happy with my curls and how curly they got, because that showed, like, how healthy my hair was getting. Instead of being, like, a weird frizz ball, like, it was actually doing spirals again. And I haven't seen my hair do spirals since probably 3rd grade. That's how long it's been, because I've been processing it so much. And so seeing it do that, I was like, I don't want to put heat on this anymore. So I just stopped using my extensions. And I left it like that for 8 months. And I was so happy with my hair, and it's gotten longer. And this brings us to present day. Back to this picture again. This is what my hair looks like now. It's been 8 months since I had the purple. Since I started the purple. I've had this hair for 1 month now, and I love it. It is super cute. It's green. It was so festive with Christmas, and I don't know, I just really like it. But since that brings us to present day, that brings us to the end of this video, and I'm so glad because my camera has overheated like 3 times throughout this whole thing. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys have any questions on like how long I left bleach on for and like certain processes, how I got certain colors, anything like that, please leave them in the comments down below. And I hope this helped you guys out, gave you some inspiration for a new year, new you, new do. That just came out of me, and I love it. New year, new you, you do. Go dye your hair. Chop it off. Go do something. And I hope that this video gave you some inspiration on what you want to do next, what you might want to do in the future. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and a comment down below and let me know what other videos you guys want to see. And make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!